सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ श्री गणेशाय नमः। ॐ श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं। समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं परमानन्दमाधवम्. So in Shuka Brahmarshi we both our paramparas merge, and therefore sometimes when they ask us Advaita Parampara who is the Pravartaka, sometimes they will say Vishnu Bhagavan, sometimes they will say Shiva Bhagavan, sometimes they will say Shankara Narayana. Why Shankara Narayana? Both. Shivji also, Narayana also, both are our Pravartakas. And in Shuka Brahmarshi, both of them meet. But the Grihastha Parampara stops because Shuka Brahmarshi did not get married, didn't have any child. So from Shuka Brahmarshi, it went to Gaudapada. Gaudapadam, can you see that? It's called Gaudapadacharya. Shuka Brahmarshi to Gaudapadacharya. This is a transition of ancient history to modern history. This is the transition. Because Shuka Brahmarshi etc. we will always speak in the Puranas, Itihasas etc. Whereas Gaudapadacharya is recent history, modern history, part of modern history. Gaudapadacharya's Karikas are there, no? Very great Vedantin. His verses explaining Mandukya Upanishad are very famous. So Mandukya Upanishad generally is studied with those Karikas. So that's why you must have heard Mandukya Karika. That Karika means verses. Verses written by Gaudapadacharya. Mandukya Upanishad is revealed text. It is not written by anybody. But those 12 mantras of Mandukya Upanishad have got 200 shlokas written by Gaudapadacharya as the supplementary. It's not even a commentary. It's not a commentary. So Gaudapadacharya. Gaudapadacharya's Shishya was Govinda Bhagavat Padacharya. See, Gaudapadam Mahantam Govinda Yogindram. Now this Govinda Bhagavat Padacharya we have heard. He was the guru of Adi Shankaracharya. So Atha Asya Shishyam Sri Shankaracharyam. Thus we have Govinda Bhagavat Padacharya's Shishya Sri Adi Shankaracharya. Actually his name was Shankara Bhagavat Pada or Shankaracharya because he was Acharya, but we call him Adi Shankaracharya. Why Adi first? Because then he established these 4 mathas and each mathadipati is called Shankaracharya. Purvamnaya in the east, Puri. Then Paschimamnaya in the west, Dwaraka Pitha. Then Uttaramnaya in the north, Jyotirmat, which is in Badrikashram, and Dakshinamnaya, which is in Sringeri, Sharada Peetham. Right? So these 4 places he established mathas, and Padmapadacharya was the Mathadipati of Purvamnaya. Then Hastamalakacharya of Paschimamnaya, Dwaraka Peetham. Totakacharya of North, Badrikashrama, and Sureshwaracharya of Sringeri. And therefore it is mentioning, see, Sri Shankaracharya Matha Asya Padmapadam Cha Hastamalakam Cha Tam Totakam and Vartikakaram. That Vartikakara is Sureshwaracharya. You remember Sureshwaracharya had written Vartikas? We had seen in Shankaracharya's life story. Therefore he is called Vartikakara. That is Sureshwaracharya. Anyan and other students also were there. But mainly these 4. Okay. So from Shankaracharya, Adi Shankaracharya, it goes to these 4. And then in those mathas, whoever has got sannyasa will have that parampara. Okay. So now because we are in the topic, let us give little more clarity. So first Amnaya, Purvamnaya. Purvamnaya is the matha established in the east. Amnaya, it is called Amnaya. You might have heard this word also, Amnaya. Dashanami Sampradaya and Chaturdik Chaturamnaya. Ashtottara Shatanamavali of Shankaracharya. In the puja room every day, Om Shri Chaturdik Chaturamnaya Pratishthatre Namaha. Chaturdik in 4 directions, he established 4 Amnayas, 4 mathas. So Purva Amnaya on the east, the place is Puri, and the matha name is Govardhana Peetha. Peetha or matha, it is called Govardhana Peetha. First Acharya was Padmapadacharya. After Shankaracharya, Padmapadacharya. And Sannyasa Nama, those who will get sannyasa from that place, their title is either Vana or Aranya. Must be lot of forests on that side. Vana or Aranya. Okay, so you will hear sometimes some sadhu sannyasis, their name ends with Vanam. Say for example our Tapovanam, because his Diksha is from that connected to Purvamnaya, Puri. So Vanam or Aranya. Aranya also you will hear people. If somebody takes Brahmacharya Diksha there, their title will be Prakasha. Brahmachari name, whatever name is it, Prakasha. Vidya Prakash, etc. Prakasha. The Veda given to them for protection is Samaveda. There is a Veda given, one Veda is given to each Amnaya. So Samaveda, and therefore the Mahavakya is Tattvamasi from Samaveda of that Amnaya. So suppose you go to Puri and you go to that Shankara Peetha, Govardhana Peetha, no? There all this information will be written. If you go to Badrikashram and you go to Jyotirmata, all that information will be written. When we went, we saw. It's all written there. Okay. Now second Peetha is Paschimamnaya, let us say. We are not going in order of how it was established, Purva, Paschim, Uttar, Dakshin, that order we are going. Second is Paschimamnaya on the west. Place is called Dwaraka. City where it is established is Dwaraka, and Peetha is called as Kalika Peetha. Govardhana Peetha, Puri, Kalika Peetha is Dwaraka. First Acharya, Adya Acharya was Hastamalakacharya. And Sannyasa Nama there, the names of sannyasis are Tirtha and Ashrama. Tirtha and Ashrama. So for example, Bharati Tirtha Swami, very famous Swamiji, Bharati Tirtha Swamiji. Aranya Vidyaranya ji also was there, I forgot. Vidyaranya ji also was there. When Bharati Tirtha ji came, then Vidyaranya also, Bhagwan came. They were all. So Ashrama also very popular, another title. If somebody takes Brahmacharya Diksha there, the title is Swarupa. Swarupa. So you will also hear many people Brahmachari dash dash Swarupa will be there. Rigveda is the Veda given for protection. And therefore Mahavakya is Prajnanam Brahma. From Rigveda. Aittarya Upanishad. Then we come to Uttaramnaya. Uttaramnaya is in Badrikashram, that Badrinath. Place is Badrinath. And Pitha is called Jyotirmatha or Jyotirpitha. Jyotirmatha. Actually, that Jyotirmatha only slowly became Joshimatha. Actually, it is Jyotirmatha. Okay. Nowadays, when you go there, no, Joshimatha, they say. But it is Jyotirmatha. Adya Acharya was Totakacharya ji. And Sannyasa Nama, if you get sannyasa from there, the Nama will be either Giri or Parvata or Sagara. Sannyasi Nama, okay? So now also so many sannyasis who are there, see, because Badrinath is in north, so many of the north side sannyasis will have this Giri, Parvata, Sagara, etc. as their title. So Swami dash 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 Giri. Govindev Giriji Maharaj, correct. Govindev Giriji Maharaj, Ananda Giriji, Tika, all of them are from that. Brahmacharya Nama is Ananda. So Brahmachari dash Ananda is from Uttaramnaya. Okay. Veda given for protection is Atharva Veda. And therefore the Mahavakya is Ayamatma Brahma. From Mandukya, Atharva Veda. Ayamatma Brahma. Last we come to Dakshina Amnaya. On the southern side, the place is Sringeri. Sharada Pitha. Matha's name is Sharada Pitha. Therefore, Mandir is also of Sharada Devi. Just like Govardhana Pitha is Govardhana Bhagavan, Krishna's temple is there. Kalika Pitha is Kalika Mata. Jyotirmatha is Vishnu Bhagavan. And then Sharada Pitha. Adya Acharya, first Acharya was Sureshwaracharya. Sannyasa Nama is Puri, Bharati, Saraswati. Puri, Bharati and Saraswati. These are the Sannyasa Nama. And Brahmacharya Nama is Chaitanya. Title that they get is Chaitanya. Veda given for protection is Yajurveda. And the Mahavakya of Yajurveda is Aham Brahmasmi. Over, no, all remaining three are over. Aham Brahmasmi from Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. Right? Now you see what happened is, before Shankaracharya ji, this parampara was not such strict, was not followed like this. But from Shankaracharya ji, it became very structured parampara. And therefore Shankaracharya ji is many times called as Punaf Pravartaka. He again revived the entire parampara. It is not that so many people know, they say Shankaracharya ji started Advaita Vedanta philosophy. No, Shankaracharya ji did not start. That's the difference between Ramanujacharya, Shankaracharya ji and Madhvacharya ji. Ramanujacharya ji and Madhvacharya ji started that kind of thought. Not that the thought did not exist before. They are also actually Punaf Pravartaka, but we don't know even anybody before them who has given Vishishtadvaita philosophy or Dvaita philosophy. We don't know, and therefore we call them as the Pravartaka. But for us, Shankaracharya is not Pravartaka. Why? We have texts written by Gaudapadacharya, for example, or Govinda Bhagavad Padaji. We have texts even before Shankaracharya clearly mentioning and establishing Advaita Vedanta. Brahma Sutra is there of Vedavyasa. Now they say Brahma Sutra is for both Dvaita, Vishishtadvaita also. That's okay. But the parampara we see clearly from Vedavyasa how it has come to Shuka Brahmarshi, from Shuka Brahmarshi to Gaudapadacharya, and Gaudapadacharya to Govinda Bhagavad Padacharya, and Govinda Bhagavad Padacharya to Shankaracharya. We see clear parampara. And therefore we don't say Shankaracharya is a Pravartaka. He is not the one who started Advaita Vedanta philosophy. He can be called as Punaf Pravartaka because he revived and then made it into structure. Dashanami Sampradaya, etc. we saw. Okay. Now, because of that, what happens is, he started this monastic order. It is also believed that before Shankaracharya ji, 99% of people used to only follow ashrama paddhati. Means, from brahmacharya ashrama, they will go to grastha ashrama, from grastha ashrama to vanaprastha ashrama, then only sannyasa ashrama. Whether it is Yajnavalkya Rishi or whether it is, even kings like Dhritarashtra, Gandhari, Kunti, etc. going for Vanaprastha ashrama after finishing their life. Shankaracharya ji was an exception, they say. There must have been some people before him also, I am sure. But how Shankaracharya started from Brahmacharya ashrama directly, you remain as Naishtika Brahmacharya and then take up sannyasa, monastic order, you can directly have. And therefore, any Shankaracharya ji, any sannyasi who gets sannyas diksha in this parampara is considered Shankaracharya. And that's why so much of respect and reverence is given to that cloth. In Advaita philosophy, that sannyasa is orange. Okay? In some other philosophies, it may be different color. But in our sampradaya, why there is so much of reverence is because of the Shankaracharya. Okay. Some also believe that there is a fifth matha, which is Kanchi, Kamakoti Pitam. Saraswati Parampara is there. So Kanchi is also considered as one more matha that is established by Shankaracharya. Okay. And we have Saraswati only Parampara there, means all sannyasis will have Saraswati as their title. And they will have their own parampara, they can tell. Now when we went to Kaladi, Sringeri Matha, that ashram is there, no? There the entire parampara was mentioned, if you have seen. From Shankaracharya it came to Sureshwaracharya, then who became next, and now up to now, 33rd I think. 36th Acharya right now is there. So many generations have gone. 36 Acharyas have become the Mathadipati of Sringeri, that is Shankaracharya. That's why they are called as Sringeri Shankaracharya, Dwaraka Shankaracharya, Puri Shankaracharya, Badri Shankaracharya. They will be called like this. Okay, so many Acharyas have crossed. See, these paramparas and all, they will be like this. In Kerala itself, they have 4 mathas. They say all 4 were established by Shankaracharya. In Kerala itself. Because it was his birthplace, no? How they could not accept that he was born here and did not establish any matha. How is it possible? So 4 mathas are there within Kerala itself. And they will have again their own sampradaya, their own Veda, they will protect and all these things. And knowledge is being disseminated and Veda Pathshalas are there and all these things are happening even today. Okay. Now, Vedji, why did you tell us all these things? Coming to that topic. To which parampara we belong to? We started with Bhagavan Shiva and Bhagavan Vishnu, and it came up to Shankaracharya and then 4 students. We belong to Dakshinamnaya Sringeri Matha. Coming to that, we means what? Why do we say so? Because our Guru is Gurudev Swami Chinmayananda Saraswati, who got sannyasa diksha from Swami Shivananda Saraswati, who got sannyasa diksha from Swami Vishwananda Saraswati. Because his Diksha Guru belonged to the Sringeri Matha. Sannyas Diksha is from Sringeri Matha, and therefore all brahmacharis and sannyasis in Chinmaya mission belong to Sringeri Matha. And therefore our brahmacharya name is also Chaitanya. Brahmachari Ved Chaitanya, Sudhir Chaitanya, Tarini Chaitanya, see, Sagar Chaitanya. See, the middle name will be according to the name that Guru has given. But that Brahmachari and Chaitanya, the title will remain same. Now within the Sampradaya what we have followed, within Chinmaya Mission Sampradaya we have said that because Shivananda, Ananda was there, Chinmayananda, of course Saraswati is there, title given by Sringeri, but plus there was Ananda, Shivananda, Chinmayananda, so we continued that Ananda also there. So then Purushottamananda Saraswati, Tejomayananda Saraswati, everybody, Advayananda Saraswati, Shardananda Saraswati, all will have that Saraswati also and Ananda also. Ananda is for Chinmaya Mission's Sampradaya and Saraswati because we belong to Sringeri Matha. Similar thing has happened in Ramakrishna Mission also. Because Ramakrishna Mission also, Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa was not a sannyasi from any parampara. So he called somebody from Sringeri to give sannyasa in his presence. And therefore Vivekananda etc. all of them got Diksha from Sringeri. So when Ramakrishna Mission was established by Vivekananda, then all the all the sadhus, all the sannyasis will have Ananda Saraswati. Whether they use the word Saraswati or not, that's up to them. But Saraswati is there, Swami Vivekananda Saraswati. Okay, similar to Ramakrishna Mission. Chinmaya Mission is also very similar. Okay. So that is the parampara we belong to. Gurudev's Diksha Guru was Swami Shivananda Saraswati, his Diksha Guru was Swami Vishwananda Saraswati, and his means many generations before Madhusudana Saraswati, another very famous Acharya from the Sringeri. He also became Shankaracharya. He has also written commentary on Bhagavad Gita, and generally even the verses that you will learn as Gita Dhyanam are also attributed to Madhusudana Saraswati ji by some people. Even the names of the chapters. Because in the actual, see, Bhagavad Gita is part of Mahabharata. In Mahabharata, the chapter is not ending with Om Tat Sat Iti Srimad Bhagavad Gita Su Upanishadsu. It is not ending like that. It will just say Iti Jaye in that text called Jaya or Mahabharate, Bhishma Parve, Adhyaya title, Adhyaya name, number will be there. That's it. Ashtavimshati Adhyaya, that's it. It will not tell what the name etc. is. So the names that we see, Arjuna Vishada Yoga, Sankhya Yoga, Karma Yoga, many people have attributed that names also to Madhusudana Saraswati ji. Great personality. So that is the parampara we belong to. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.